Why do you say it wasn't so great? Like you're saying that you're someone who makes your own thing, right? Your own itinerary.
Yes.
What does planning your own itinerary do versus like say by going with what a holiday factory would give you?
That would be really funny. Like, if I could ever get my friends to do bits and tell their experience, because sometimes, so Montenegro and Serbia, I went with my friends and I made the itinerary, and they would actually, they would not joke. It's quite true. I don't account for lunch and dinner and this. I was like, okay, since the time at sunrise till sunset, we must be on the road. We must visit all the places, because for me, my content, my itineraries are content prioritizing. So it's always about, I want to see, these are the places in this location. I want to make sure that we hit all of them in the day so I can get my content from each of these places. So because of that, my itineraries are very packed, and you wouldn't get that in a holiday factory. Also, I feel that they miss out on a lot of things that the country has to offer. It's just upar se, just the places that the touristy spots, that you should go. It doesn't really immerse you in the place itself.
Right.
That's what I felt when I went to Bali. I went for 14 days.
Okay.
And I hit at least, I would say, 7 to 8 different spots, and in all of those places, I made it a point to spend like 2 or 3 days, because I just didn't want to go to the famous temples and that's it.
Got it.
There's so much more that you can do there. So it's actually a very intense process when I'm planning my itineraries. It's very detailed.
Got it.
I also invest a lot of time in my wardrobe for the places. So you can imagine, how would it be? Basically, I'd be like, okay, for example, if day one I'm in Ubud, it's a rice field, it's green. So I should wear something like a yellow or a white.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so every spot that I'll go to, I'll have an outfit planned for it.
Wow.
So I'll probably have like 4 outfits in a day based on all the locations that I'm going to. So it's a very big process. Yeah, like all the pictures, I'm sure that a lot of people put in that much planning and stuff like that. So all the pictures that you see is actually pre-planned. It's actually directed and stuff like that.
That's crazy. The amount of hard work, the planning and stuff you have to do. So say for a trip like you're going to Australia. Okay. Right. Say we're supposed to go to Australia in like 7 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much time and effort is needed to get an entire 10-day trip planned, like from your end? Like say, Nawfa, you got here 2 tickets to Australia. You're flying now.
A lot. So if it's an impromptu trip, you can't do that much. You can't do all of the homework and stuff like that.
Right.
Now, to say I'm going to, inshallah, I'll be going to 1, 2, 3, 4 countries in December. Like end of November to December.
Wow.
So it's like so many different cultures, there's so much diversity, and there's just all these countries have such different things to offer. Now to be able to, it's also very confusing if you're planning all of these together. Like, you'd be like, okay, yahan pe I need this, there I need that, and stuff like that. So it can get a bit intense, but also I find it the most exciting part. Like, I'll give you an example. So every time, so my birthday is on the 27th, I'd be most excited for 26th because it's the birthday eve. I'm going to step into my birthday. So I think of this as the same thing, like planning is actually equally exciting. It can get a bit exhausting sometimes, but it's all very exciting.
Perfect. Nawfa, I think you're an inspiration to many travel vloggers out there. Many of them would have definitely reached out to you how you shoot this content. And I think what you're telling right now is a good behind the scenes of what is needed.
I've never spoken about the behind the scenes.
Yeah. So behind the scenes in terms of wardrobe planning, picture planning, keeping a whole day needed, like, what outfit you're going to wear based on what. This is amazing.